Hello everybody, my name is Dylan Scott Gilligan and we're all here today to celebrate Founders Day. Just kidding. It's just a movie review of Founders Day. This movie was... First of all, I really enjoyed it. And I know an easy comparison would be like Thanksgiving, as it was another one of those movies that didn't have a huge budget, but was based off of a holiday and was a horror film. And I think Thanksgiving is also considered like a comedy film as well. Sorry, there's some dog barking. I can't, and my family's loud. But this one I actually thought was a lot funnier. This movie had me busting out laughing sometimes. The performances of the actors were very skewed in like how they were executing things, but the commissioner was absolutely hilarious. I'm not gonna do spoilers because I kind of want to encourage people to either go out in the theaters and see it or buy it on demand. I'm not sure if it's on demand, but I really enjoyed this movie. It has some really good kills. The story was interesting to me. I liked the reveal of who was behind it a lot better than Thanksgiving. I don't want to spoil why, but I like the reasoning, you know, I like that type of thing in the whodunit movies where they give the reasoning and stuff like that. So I really like this movie. It's not the best when it comes to character development. There's some things that, you know, sometimes some of the moments with the acting felt strange or not as like, I don't know. I feel like the acting all around in this one was more funny than in Thanksgiving. I think they did a bit better job with the acting, but everybody in it's different because in Founders Day it seemed like they didn't take themselves too seriously, which I think really worked for the film. And y'all, sometimes they have these songs blasting, I think at least 2 times during the movie, and it wasn't licensed music, and I was just like in my seat. It was that good. So that I also loved it. I just had such a positive experience. I can't help but smile when I think about this movie. And I do in my head compare it to Thanksgiving, and this one makes me smile more. Thanksgiving was great as well, but this one just doesn't take itself too seriously. It has great kills, a lot of kills. It has an interesting, intriguing backstory, and the reveals are somewhat confusing until they're not. And it gives a good explanation as to why everything happened, which I like, because I need to be told everything, basically. I don't want to draw conclusions. But yeah, I'm trying not to spoil it, so I feel like I'm doing a bad job. But other than that, the main description of the movie, or the synopsis, is... So Founders Day is a holiday in this town, obviously, but really it takes place almost at an election day. And that kind of is on the back burner the whole time, right? Like the election's coming up, it's 2 people running against each other. There are these 2 campaigns, deaths are happening, you know, how are these 2 candidates dealing with that? Stuff like that. So Founders Day is... I think they end up having like a festival on Founders Day, but really to me, the overarching holiday or day that you really should consider this is like Election Day, which could have actually been an interesting take to change a few things up, but it makes sense why it didn't happen on Election Day. Like everything happened like before that. So that's what the whole Founders Day thing is, you know. It's a very political based film at the end of the day, but it's not done in a super serious way or anything like that. It's just another part of the movie, right? Your main character is a young woman who you know, is going through school or whatever. I believe she's going to be moving soon out of that town. I could be wrong. Some parts of the story were a little skewed to me, but it didn't matter, basically. It was just so much fun. And then she's dating another girl, and then something ends up happening with them in the beginning of the movie, right? That's the opening to the movie, like the starting sequence, the action. I can't think of the word, but that's what you're left with in the beginning. You're like, oh my gosh, okay, we need to figure out why this happened, whatever. And it could possibly be that this happened because it's politically motivated, is what we're basically told in the beginning of the movie. So something happens there, murders start happening, nobody knows who's doing it, and obviously it's a whodunit. They're trying to figure out who's doing it. The commissioner is hilarious, and it's just really cool. The killer has calling cards that they leave, which I don't even want to spoil, but I thought that was really cool. Yeah, so overall, I probably give it I give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed myself. I was smiling ear to ear after it was over, and definitely go see it if you can. Go support it. It's not the biggest budgeted film, so I love when those get amazing theatrical runs. Don't take it too seriously. It's hilarious. It really did make me laugh out loud, though. Okay, I think that's all I can say. I'm sorry if I ran in circles, but please like, comment down below if you've seen Founders Day or if you want to see it, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye!
Hey y'all, it's me, Ubu. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe!